It was really important to have this group of guys and this time set aside to regroup and to serve as a constant encouragement for 5 years now. That's a good question. I joined it, gosh, it has been over almost 5 years since I've joined men's choir. I joined it fall of 2012, which is my freshman year. That was the first year, well, not the first year, but that was the year that the men's choir was planning on going to Kenya. So that was another reason why I was really excited to join. I got to know some of the guys really quickly.
I joined men's choir because I have always been involved in choir, all through middle school, through high school, and then when I came to college, I was like, oh, that's probably only a music major thing, guess I won't do that. I had missed a few more chapels than I would have liked to, so I got to see the men's choir perform in chapel, and I was like, I want to be a part of that group. That's me, I'm a join. And a couple days later I tried out and I got in, and I have loved it ever since.
It really had an impact on me, especially my freshman year, because I did not adjust to college very well. I got here and had trouble finding a really solid group, and I'd have probably spent more time in my dorm room instead of branching out and trying to reach friends, which kind of led to a depression, honestly, and it wasn't the best feeling. It was something I never really experienced before. And men's choir was really one of the biggest things that got me out of that. This past year, last semester, I made the decision to fully buy into the group and just go to everything I can, and that's really just impacted all areas of my life. It's given me friends, and it's given me confidence to branch out in other areas of college.
Relationships are a huge way. You know, these are some of my best friends now, are these guys that I got to meet in men's choir. My roommates have been men's choir guys for years. And another way is just being able to travel so much. The mission work that we do, going to Kenya once and now being able to go back to Kenya again, that sort of just completely expanded my, my view of the world and my view of music and worship.
So this group would be valuable for other students because I think it just gives a stress-free environment. Whether you know anything about music or not, it's just a great place to go hang out with a bunch of dudes. You're going to be accepted in this group. You're not going to feel left out.
So there's something about it that's just really hard to describe, but you've got this, you should join men's choir because it's a meaningful experience, because you're singing things that matter, and you're singing things that matter to people that matter. And that's a memory that you're going to have later in life. I feel like Dr. Bradley kind of talks about that all the time, how you need to have things that you're looking forward to, and things that you're experiencing, and things that you can reflect on.
You know, there are so many great options that I could choose from, but it's just hard not to pick our father, Michael Williams. I would really want my dad to be there with me.
I think the obvious answer would be Dr. Bradley.
Can it be Dr. Bradley? Okay, then definitely Dr. Bradley.
Curious why?
I don't know. He gets up at the beginning of class, and rather than just diving into music, he always gives us some sort of life lesson. He's got all that sage advice, the good stories, all the rest of it. And I feel like after a couple hours on a road trip, that'd be really nice.